Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Welcome, 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 guys. What's up? It's our time. It's our weekly time together on Let's Talk Relationships. Yes, yes, yes. And I have our favorite theme song on and playing. Miss Gladys Knight. Yes, if I can get my music going here. Yes. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome. Hello, Yvette. Hello, hello, hello. Great call last night, sister. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? Welcome to I Am Confident with the Coach, our weekly time together. I'm multitasking here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Welcome. Cornelia, welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in. For those of you who don't know, I am Sharon X, the Coach Parker. I'm your motivational messenger and your confident coach. We meet here every Tuesday night. Next week, we will be broadcasting live on-site at our Total Wine and More in Wellington, Florida. Yes, this is a free 2-hour session with the coach. We want you to come out. We're going to have free wine testing, complimentary. We want you to come out and enjoy yourself and hear what the coach has to say. Yes. Hey, James. Yes, good evening. Yes, that call was great last night. Yes, it was. Yes. What you say? Yes, transforming. Yes, yes. Hi, Vita. Who else we got? Jamie Jane. Hey, Miss Vita. Yes, yes. That's our theme song. I love this song. This is going to be our theme song. Yes. I just want to be. Yes. Make sure you share me with your people on Facebook. We have a good topic tonight. We're going from dysfunctional to functional in our relationships. Aren't you excited? Have y'all changed since we started this topic? Let me ask that question. Is anybody getting better in their relationships? Yes, I want to take this time to welcome all of our first-time viewers, those who are now new to the I Am Confident community, where we believe in 3 principles: love, unity, and community. Share me. Yes. Share me. Yes. Share me on your Facebook page. You can do it just like you would share any other post. Yes. All right, guys. So again, for those of you, this is your first time sitting down with the coach on a Tuesday night. This is Let's Talk Relationships with the Coach. Yes, I'm going to get all up in your business because I am all up in my business. So I'm going to be all up in your business because the goal is to go from dysfunctional to what? Functional in our relationships. Yes. I'm good. Me too, girl, but I'm getting ready for my husband. You know what? I'm getting ready. I'm taking these lessons and classes from the coach. Yes, I am. And I'm following her suggestions. And I'm getting closer and closer to that wonderful person that God has for me. And I'm excited about that. So again, welcome to the I Am Confident community. We are a community that believes in 3 principles: love, unity, and community. And we come into your home. We come into your city. We will be in Wellington, Florida for our tour. We're going to come in and we're going to have a good time. You'll get a chance to meet me and talk to me, ask me whatever questions you want. Next week, this time, we will be broadcasting live from Total Wine and More in Wellington, Florida. Then we are heading from there and we're going to Boynton Beach, Florida. And on the 13th of September, then we're going to go to Palm Beach Gardens on the 20th of September, and then we come into the STL. Yes, we coming to St. Louis. Oh my God, I'm so excited to see all my friends and see everybody. We're going to have a ball. You got to make sure y'all come. Now listen, don't be a cheapskate. Don't be a cheapskate. The registration is $25 because we're going to give away more money than y'all going to even give us. But y'all know we got to do this. It's $25 for 12 and older, 11 and under, it's $10. If you got 2 kids, over 2 kids, every kids after 2 get in free. All right. We want to give away gifts and games and fun. We want to have an excellent time. Did y'all think I'm going to pay for that for y'all? I'm not. Even if I could pay for it, unless I had a whole bunch of money, I would pay for it. But you need, we are a community. Okay, I hear the naysayers and the where's the $25 going? It ain't going too far. Okay, $25, honey, it's gonna take a few 24 hours just for $25 just for me to drive to St. Louis from Florida, let alone fly, coach. Okay, so you making an investment in your community. We're going to have a ball at our block party on Thursday. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be exciting. It's a big family night. We're going to come together and enjoy each other in your city. We're coming to Arkansas in November. We're coming back here to West Palm Beach. And right now I'm working on the ATL. I believe we're going to ATL with Yvette and Carrie in March of 2017, and then April 2017, we back here on the home ground in West Palm Beach, Florida. We gonna do it on the beach. Yes! Y'all wanna have a block party on the beach? How about that? All right, that's what you need to be saving your $25 for. All right, for your plane ticket, your bus fare, how you gonna get here? Yes, that's what you need to be saving for. But don't be a cheapskate. Don't be acting like that. Over $25, okay? I'm not going to do nothing with that. Honey, I'm blessed. All right? But we want to make sure that we got to buy the t-shirts and the printers. We want y'all to look good. We're going to have a t-shirt say, I am confident man. I am confident woman. It ain't going to have my name across. It's going to have you. What you want to do in your life. What you want to do in your community. It's going to have, I am confident the coach. Well, I think I changed it, and I'm just going to put I am confident across the back of it. That's our signature. And way down at the bottom in the corner, it's going to say with Sharon Ashley Coach Parker. Now, they ain't going to see it unless you show it to them, okay? It is my brand, all right? But I want you to be seen in your shirt, not saying I am confident with Sharon Ashley Coach. No, you better be confident with yourself. That's who you need to be confident with, right? Amen? Amen. Right. So y'all listen, y'all got to be supportive of one another. We're going to break this cycle of stingy. We're going to break this cycle of broke mentality. We're going to break this cycle, all right? Because where you don't have money, you got favor, all right? When you don't have money, tell your neighbor you got favor, all right? If you don't got money, you got favor, all right? Where people will give into your bosom, you know? And I know that I am experiencing the part where people giving to me and blessing me, but I got to break out of that old way. I got to break out. I got to not be malfunctioning. That's what we're talking about this today. Relationship malfunctioning, breaking down, all right? It's not functioning at its highest functionality. All right? When our relationships are breaking down, when our communities are breaking down, and our churches are breaking down, all right? It's malfunctioning, okay? We have learned how to function in dysfunction, all right? We've learned to cope with things. We've learned to cover up things, all right? Look over them, look past them, knowing that they not right. You know, I was sharing with somebody this week about that. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring wrong in my life and I don't talk to you about it. It don't mean that I don't love you and that I don't care about you, but that means I love you and I care about you and let you know you malfunctioning right now. All right? That you got to make some changes in your life. All right, guys? You got to change your mentality. Spirituality, you got to change. In your finances, you got to change. In your relationships, you got to change. Listen, when you stop thinking you single, I ain't single. Huh? I'm single by the fact that I'm the number one. All right? We begin the numerical system. Everything begins with one. All right? But I'm complete. Number one means complete. I am complete. Do you understand? I am complete. Can somebody say, I am complete? You have to be complete in who you are. All right? And we're going to constantly be rounding around when we coming out of dysfunction. trying to find our way into functionality, into people that's operating at their highest potential, people who are operating their highest in their greatest greatness. As Les Brown said, you have greatness in you. All right, tapping into that greatness, tapping into who you believe way back in the back of your mind you can be. You know, I just posted today, I have to tell myself, because I'm in a new realm now, and my thinking is in a new realm, and I'm pressing toward a new realm. A realm physically, the realm spiritually, the realm financially. All right, I'm creating the realm that I've been wanting to all my life. Okay, so but I gotta make room for that. I gotta make sure that I'm making the right space for that. I gotta make sure that when my Boaz come, okay, for those of you who don't understand who Boaz is, Boaz was one of the wealthy kindsmen in the Bible, and Ruth and Naomi needed a redeemer, and Boaz looked out and saw Ruth, and he decided, well, this my kinfolk. I'll take her. I'll pay whatever it is we need. And through that lineage, Jesus Christ came. All right. But you have to be in position. All right. We out of position. We're out of position for God. You in position for man. That's why you're malfunctioning. Because you're in a position for man and not for God. Being in a position with God is totally different. You ran by the universe. I remember my good friend saying, we had our radio show, Empowered in Every Call. She used to say, we work for the universe. Yes. When you work for the universe, you understand nobody can fire you and nobody can hire you. All right? Those things are already written and given to you, and we have to just go through to get to where it is that we say we want to go. So when we're in these relationships, or we building a relationship with ourselves, all right? Because the first relationship you want to build is with you, all right? I was teaching my clients today about having a sense of family. You know, I got family outside of me, but I don't have a family in my home. I am my family. Me, myself, God, the Holy Ghost, and the angels. And I feel full. My home do not feel empty. It don't feel like I'm missing nothing. All right? Because I'm complete and I'm whole. All right? When you complete and you whole, you're not missing, or you're not hungry, you're not thirsty, you're not desperate. All right? Because desperate and needy is only going to bring desperate and greedy. Okay? If you're desperate and needy, you're going to bring desperate and greedy. All right? And these are what you're going to attract. Okay? I understand that I'm in between where I was and where I am going. All right? So in between all of that is what the unknown for me. All right? I know how to handle where I came from. I have no idea how to handle where I'm going. So while I'm waiting, while I'm leaving, while I'm on my way somewhere else, I'm working. All right? I'm working on it, and I'm making the shift. You know, I posted some pictures today. I'm in transition, going from old to new. And it's not easy. It's like a birthing, like literally being rebirthed again and again. And it's one bird that's born over and over and over again. And that's the phoenix. It said, and the phoenix rises from the ashes. And he keeps recreating himself over and over and over and over again. Daily, we should be recreating ourselves. In our marriages, we should recreate ourselves. Okay? We should be brand new. Old things should be passing away all the time. You should be like the snakes. You should be scaling off old skin and old ways every year, because you're shedding on your skin. Even though you don't see it, you still shedding it off. Because if you didn't shed off that old skin that's dying, you will be scaly like a fish or a lizard. Okay? But even them during a certain season, they come out of their their covering, all right? And they recreate, all right? And we not only personally recreate, we recreate when we mate with the person opposite sex, and we get sex and we get married, and then we recreate again, okay? So when we're talking about our relationships going from dysfunctional to functional, and you're malfunctioning, I was looking up the word malfunction. And it says to malfunction is to, and it closed on me. To malfunction is to, to malfunction is to fail to function or work properly. All right? Let me say that again. To malfunction is to fail to function or work properly. You have been designed to function a certain way. All right? Not only as a woman or a man, but a mother and a father, a husband and a wife, a daughter and a parent, okay? A parent and a child, an auntie and nieces and nephews. You have all these functionalities, okay, that you have been put together by a manufacturer, all right? And then the manufacturer give you the manual as to how to operate. And the reason why our society is breaking up into 5,000 pieces is because they're not going according to the original manuscript, all right? It's an original manuscript. I don't care how you change it, how you try to add to it, how you try to make it look right, feel right, dance right, swim right. At the end of the day, it ain't right, all right? But it's okay if you want to be like that. But don't convince me that what you trying to change, which has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and now all of a sudden it's wrong, but it's been right all this time, all right? Just say you want to do what you want to do and you want to malfunction. Hello? Just say, I just want to be a malfunction, all right? Okay? Just get honest about it, all right? And admit that that's where you want to be at that time. You don't want to abide by the laws. That, like some people, they get speeding ticket after speed ticket after speed ticket. They don't want to abide by the law. They don't mind paying the ticket. They don't mind malfunctioning. Okay? Be all right with that. But understand that when you malfunction, you put other people in harm's way. All right? When you're speeding, running through lights, running stop signs, slow rolling, all that other stuff you're doing, highway racing, you're putting other people in danger. You're malfunctioning because the functionality of the highways and stop signs is to keep order. So when you malfunction or when we malfunction, we are at a disadvantage, okay? We're no longer working properly, all right? It says that, I missed something. Hold on. What happened to my word? Hold on 1 second. All right. It says to malfunction, to function imperfectly and badly, fail to operate normally. There's a way that's right that we should operate normally, like reasoning together, being kind to the normal. That's normal. It's abnormal to fight. It's abnormal to be abusive. It's abnormal to try to set people up. It's abnormal to murder, okay? Because the original manuscript was that we live in bliss, that we live in happiness, that we live in peace, that we live in joy, that we live. That's the original manuscript, okay? And when we're not operating to that level, if we're not operating, we're malfunctioning. All right? Somewhere there's a breakdown in the functionality of how a relationship is supposed to function. Now listen, guys, when we go against the manuscript, that's a choice. That's your choice. Certain things were written. Red light gonna be a red light until somebody say red light for me means something else. All right? What it meant from the original beginning is what it's original. It doesn't matter what you fix and change it. Like America is so inconsistent. We change words like trends. We say things, we take things, and we take an original word and turn it into 10 different things, 10 different cultures, 10 different 10 natures, 10 different everything. We don't leave nothing original. So we don't know what's original in America, and we don't know what's not original in America, all right? But when we malfunction, we fail to operate normally, like normal people, all right? Like how God created us to be loving creatures, to be kind creatures, to be helpful creatures, to be free creatures. So then we when we malfunction, we lose our freedom sometimes. Not only by the law of the land, but we lose it by the spiritual laws that is governing everything behind the natural laws. Like it or not, spirituality rules the world. All right? Whenever somebody want to make a change in the world, all they have to do is get enough people to be believers. I don't mean Christian believers, any type of believer, because spirituality has in itself a energy and a force all by itself. And because it has this all by itself, it will move in a realm or in an atmosphere, and it will change the atmosphere. It will literally change the atmosphere. So as we're looking at our relationships and we're evaluating our relationships, we're assessing, to the single person, to the married person, to the parent in relationships, to your relationship with your boss. It's relationships everywhere. Everywhere we go, we have to decide what kind of relationship we want to have. It doesn't matter what they bring to the table, because I decide what I want at my table. I decide. I'm a vegetarian, so you can't bring chicken to me. You can't bring fish to me. You can't bring no source of meat to me of any kind, exotic or natural. Because at my table, I eat fruits and vegetables. Now, if we're in a relationship and you eat meat, I'll be glad to cook you a hamburger. I'll be glad to cook you a steak. But don't expect me to eat it, because I'm not eating meat. All right? And I'm getting ready to change another thing that I'm not going to eat either. All right? So, because if I eat it, I'm going to malfunction for how God has made me. The original men and women did not consume meat. We did not. We ate everything from the garden. We ate everything from the ground. Everything natural, not chemically induced, not processed. Now they're calling organic food now. Because now they done messed the food up so bad. They done processed it so much. There's no more processing to be done till they got so many chemicals in it that it's killing folk. And they calling it cancer. Okay? Because they got greedy instead of being needy, and then they start manufacturing and adding chemicals to make things grow faster so they can get more. That's greed instead of need. So instead of being satisfied and operating, functioning as you have been originally and keeping it simple, we turn everything now that's supposed to be natural and normal into a business. So as people, I'll be talking a little bit more about singles misfunctioning. I'll be talking about couples misfunctioning. I'll be talking about families malfunctioning. All right? For the next few weeks or the next few days, however it works out, I'll be talking to you guys about malfunctioning. Being stable as a single person, being stabilized with whatever state you're in, understanding that this is in between space from where you're going. Because the bottom line is, when you do get someone in your life and you're used to your space and your place and your time, now you got to make room for this new person in your life. And where you may think it's going to be wonderful, it's now another part of you that's going to be going out the door, because you're letting someone else in. So get ready. There's visions and dreams and things that you want to get done while you are a single person. Because once you make that commitment to being with someone, that means that you got to make another adjustment in your life so that you can make sure that you're not selfish, you're not self-centered, you're not territorial. You got to make sure you're loving and caring and open and patient and open and willing to get to know this person and to accept this person. So it's a lot that comes with singles malfunctioning or functioning. It's a lot to couples, pre-couples. I always ask unmarried people, have you considered premarital counseling? I mean, you can know that you know, but it can't hurt. At least you can go into your marriage with some knowledge, especially if you just met and you're older or younger and you want to go ahead and get married within the next 6 months. I suggest it strongly. At least 6 sections. One session with a minister or a counselor is not premarital counseling. Okay, I'm gonna bust y'all bubble. 2 is not premarital counseling. At least 6 sessions, because you should leave there with some homework individually and collectively. Okay, so that you guys, because there's 4 areas you gotta consider when you coming in: how you have to handle your sexuality, how you're gonna handle your physicality, all right, how you're gonna handle mentally, and how you're gonna handle spiritually. So you gotta, all of those things has to be worked out, and usually we work it out during the relationship when you can work it before the relationship. They say we spend more time on planning the wedding than we planning the marriage. I'm planning my marriage right now. I'm not planning a wedding. A wedding is easy. You could do that in a heartbeat, because all you got to do is get a license and go get married. But are you planning for a marriage? Just like when you go out and buy a car, hopefully you count up the cost and say, how much is this going to cost me per month? How many months do I have to pay, and what's the interest? And you're going to look at over a 5-year period or 4-year period. Can you really pay that? Will you be able to afford that? And your insurance and everything else to the maintenance that go depending on what type of car it is. You got to look at the full picture. You can't be desperate and needy, because you're going to get desperate and greedy. Because there are greedy people just as desperate as needy people. And greedy people prey on needy people because they're desperate. So both are desperate, but one's needy and one's greedy. One is a preys on the other. So you got to get in position and into a place where you're comfortable and you're satisfied in your own skin, and be all right with who you are. So, with that said, I want to thank all of you again this evening for joining me on I Am Confident with the Coach. This is Sharon X, the Coach Parker, your motivational messenger and your confident coach. I am so glad that you allow me to come in your space and your place. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking, for every like, for every share, for every comment. And just those of you who are in the background and that's not saying anything, I welcome all of you. I can't see you. I can see after I close the show, I can see I may have had 45 people stop by. I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank you if you stayed throughout the entire broadcast. We meet here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. to Eastern Time and 6 p.m. Central Time. Next week, we will be at Total Wine and More in Wellington, 920, I think it's South 7th Road out. It should be posted shortly, the address. We're going to broadcast live from 6 to 8. We will have at 6:30 complimentary wine tasting, and I'm excited. I don't drink. I'm in recovery, but that's not everybody's lifestyle, all right? Some people can drink, some people can't. And so I think it'll be a great time to share some time with me and get to know me, Florida. I'm looking forward to spending some quality time with you guys for the next month. And then on September the 13th, we'll be in Boynton, Total Wine and More. And then on the 20th of September, we'll be in Palm Beach Gardens. And then coming to the STL. I'm so excited. Oh my God, we're going to have a ball. Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday all day we'll be in classes. I'm going to share with you. We're going to have fun at our Meet Me on the Block neighborhood block party. We're going to have a awesome time. I want you to be there. The registration is $25. It's just a donation. We're going to have so much fun. You couldn't buy the joy that we're going to have on Thursday. We're going to have a ball, and it's going to be a family night. I know Thursday is a week for the kids, but you can come out one night out the year to bring them to the biggest block party you ever been to. We're going to be excited about that. We will then move from there to Arkansas the last, second week of November. And then March 2017, we come into the ATL Yes. And then in April 2017, we are coming back here to West Palm Beach, and we're going to do it on the beach. Yes, we're going to have a good time. Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. So get on board. We need volunteers. If you're interested in being a volunteer, just email us at iacteamleader@gmail.com, and you can call 314-326-6586, and we'll be glad to give you more information. Thank you again for tuning in to Let's Talk Relationships. We're going to continue our series on relationship malfunctioning, singles. Our next conversation will be about singles. You guys have a great evening. I love you so much, and I appreciate you even more. Thank you for supporting I Am Confident with the Coach. We hear what you're saying. You tell us how much we're making a difference in your life. We pray that something has said tonight or done that brings you closer to having a functional relationship as you move from dysfunctional to functional in your relationships. God bless you. God keep you. I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to meet you next week in Wellington, Florida. Come on out and see me. Spend some time with me. Only just a couple of hours. Chill out. Let me talk to you face to face. We're going to broadcast live from there. I don't care if it's one person or 0 people. We're going to do this thing, and we're going to keep doing it until it catches and ignites the fire. Guys, continue to share and continue to let people know that we're talking about relationships with the coach. God bless you. I love you. Have a great day.